What's up YouTube, it is your boy Lowpes and welcome back to another video, and today we are doing something exciting, something we've never done before. Alex and I are tackling something that we've I guess have never done. So what we are doing is we have Alex's 2006 RSX Type S, or 2005 RSX Type S, sorry, and we are going to tear it down completely. I am going to take the motor, tranny, harness, maybe rad, not 100% sure yet, and cables and shifter, and we're gonna put it into a new project that I currently don't have yet, but we're getting it. But first we're gonna tear this down and we're gonna see if we can pull a motor. It's not gonna be exactly in this episode. We're gonna start tearing down other things in the car, and maybe we'll find some all right, and we'll start tearing it down and seeing what is going on. And we're gonna basically take off bumpers, headlights, seats. We're gonna basically bring it down to the frame itself, to the shell. And Alex basically not donated, but we worked out a fire deal for this motor tranny and his labor and everything we need to go into the new car. Hope you guys are excited. I currently am. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna start off by taking the wheels. As Alex gets started, I'm gonna take the wheels off. And all these parts are for sale aside from the motor tranny harness. So if you guys are interested, let us know. Okay. What happened there, buddy?
It wasn't even on. Oh, that's the one. Oh, okay, never mind. That's the one that was.
Oh yeah, sure there, buddy.
No, I told him not to thread it.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that's what we're gonna tackle right now. Take this all off. What is our plan of attack?
Everything.
But what are we gonna start with?
The rims, buddy.
So rims, suspension, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
We'll do rim, suspension. I'm gonna pop the hood. I'm gonna start taking off these headlights, hood, bumpers, rear taillights, seats, everything. I'm gonna start.
Actually, you know what? The seats would be nice. Yeah, the seats would be nice, because then if I can get rid of those, we can use the RSX to put some parts in there.
Yeah, this will be storage also. All right, guys, let's get to it.
And she goes.
Alright, as you guys can see, headlights are off, bumpers off, wheels are off. Alex is going to start tackling the Brembo, suspension. I'm going to start tackling here. It may not look the cleanest right now, but just wait until we are done. Once we pull the motor, we're going to clean this up, new hoses, new everything. Whatever this goes into, we're going to try keeping it as budget friendly as possible. It's kind of weird because we've done so much, but we're kind of both hyped to do this, to pull it out, and
yeah.
It's different. I don't know how to explain it. And that's the thing with the EP3. It was the same kind of thing that we always did, and this is different. I know it's still a K series, but the difference is we're pulling the motor, which we've never done, and now we're going to basically put this motor into a different shell and learn how to do that, clean up the bay, paint the bay, do things like that. So it's going to be super exciting. It's a lot of content to come, and I hope you guys are excited. Now you get some RSX content, but yeah. I don't know, I'm hyped, guys. I'm super hyped. So right now we're gonna take off the fenders on both sides, and we're gonna keep tackling. We're gonna take as much off from the car as we can at first, and then we're gonna start tackling the motor, because as you see, I don't have an engine stand just as yet, but we are grabbing one. But yeah, super hyped. We're just gonna start disconnecting everything, dump all the fluids, do all that fun stuff. But this is definitely different on the channel, and I know you guys haven't seen anything like this on my channel specific. I know this has been done before, but I haven't done it personally, and it's something I'm excited to experience. back to day 2. The plan yesterday was to take off the fenders. We've taken off the rebar and everything, but now Alex has a current buyer for a bunch of items. So the intake is off. We got to take the actual DC5R exhaust off, so that should be a lot of fun, and hopefully nothing seized, or else the good old grinder is gonna come out. But it is coming apart slowly but surely. And yeah, holy shit, that's gonna be my motor. We've put some WD-40 or PB Blaster on the exhaust. Now we have to take off his Brembo calipers because someone wants to buy that too. I know you guys can barely see it, but they're there. Rear brakes need to come out, rear calipers, and I think that's the main couple things, no?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna tackle that while the exhaust sits. And yeah, we're slowly taking it apart. And once again, if you guys are interested, if there's anything left by the time these videos are out, message us. But yeah, the whole motor and everything, and tranny, ECU, all that is not available. But this thing's gonna get a nice rehaul, nice freshen up. It's gonna look good. So the Brembos are currently off. We've taken them off. Alex is working on the exhaust. Then we're gonna start taking out the suspension, axles, all that.
I need a 15 mil.
I'll get you a 15 mil there, sir. Just give me a quick little sec. And yeah, we're gonna do all that. It's pretty dark in here. I need to figure out some lighting, but we are getting there. We are getting there. Wheels are off, mats are out, lights are out, intake's off. Hood, privacy cover, Brembos, rotors, exhaust is midway, the rebar and everything here. Anything that's trash we probably won't sell goes into the trunk of the car. Anything that we're gonna sell, we're gonna put over here and organize them. Luckily we have some people coming today and taking hopefully most of this out of the way. So as you guys can see, space is our biggest challenge as always. But we're super excited to do this. I don't know, I haven't been this pumped to do something on a car in a long time. And it's kind of weird, but it's true. As much as I love modding cars, this is just the next step, taking motor apart, pulling it, kind of taking the whole car apart, and then putting this motor into something else. So that's what I'm really excited about. But we're definitely going to need a nice detail. Maybe DC Auto Spot come here, clean up the motor. I'm going to take off the strut bar and start working on the suspension, and remove the suspension components. And then sooner or later, you guys are gonna see how empty and bare this car is gonna look. We're working on the exterior. If Alex has any buyers for the interior, it's so dark. For the interior, we will, there you go. We'll start working on that. So kind of going back and forth on what sells. And, but aside from that, we're gonna start taking this all apart. And yeah. You guys can see it's looking bare. We've taken off, not bare, but it's getting there. We've taken off the strut bar, we've taken off the battery, we've taken off the rad support here. We're removing some of the power steering lines, and we're just prepping everything, kind of keeping everything safe. And now we're going to get his header back there and take it off so we can drop the whole exhaust. And yeah, everything's coming out slowly but surely.
Hey look, we got a fucking battery for
the boat.
For the boat, man.
We got a battery for the boat.
That's it.
We're gonna get a boat. Hey, we're gonna do a boat build?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
with
kinda
this
cool.
motor.
With this motor and boosted? Hey, if you guys want to see a boat build, let us know down below. But yeah, Alex is gonna have some mods coming for his RDX. He's an SUV man now, but he still got a Subaru. But we're gonna do some mods in RDX, so all you RDX lovers, we're gonna do some mods afterwards on it. Once this shell is completely gone, and maybe in between, we don't know yet. But we're getting it. What do you guys think? Remember, we're tackling this to the fact that we've taken certain things out because we're selling those certain things first, but we've never really, I don't know if there's a guide in how to take it off absolutely perfect and the easiest, but
everybody has their ways of doing it.
Yeah, we're just fingering. Whoa, fingering. We are just figuring it out on our own, and that's what we do. Just some backyard garage mechanics. That's it. We are draining the coolant out now. Once we've taken this whole front rad off and all that, it's gonna make life a lot easier to tackle things. Like I was tackling the battery bracket there, but the other bolt is further back there. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, so I'm gonna do that. We're honestly moving pretty good. Rear calipers are loose, ready to come out. We need those out too. And yeah, for a first time tackling this, I think we're doing pretty good so far. Haven't run into anything huge. The exhaust had to get cut a bit, that's about it. Oh. The car's a boy, eh? You can tell. A little bit of the pee-pee after it comes out. Yeah, so far so good. For first time for us tackling something like this, it's kind of cool. Not bad. Alex, thoughts so far?
It's good, man. It's going quick.
Yeah. We're moving
fast.
Exactly. Let me know if you guys like stuff like this down below. Like I said, we're gonna build something after that, but if you guys are really into these Honda stuff, we can always try integrating Honda into the channel always, because I'm a Honda guy at heart. And it's kind of nice doing this because this is something I have never done. Like with Hondas, is taking motors out and doing all that. So we're learning as we go. This is the easy part, taking everything out. Putting in is gonna be a little bit of a pain, but it's gonna be a learning pain. But yeah, you know how they say growing pains? I guess you can say that too. But yeah, pretty cool. As you see, everything's coming loose. Coolant is flushing, coming out, and then the interior is easy. We've done interiors many times. Exterior is easy. It's more of the entire motor and doing all this fun stuff. All right. So rear calipers are off. We just finished doing that. The rear badging is off. So now what we're gonna do is remove the AC condenser and the rad fans. We've already taken the support out. We're draining it. We're doing this so that we can have we're doing this so we can have more room to work, pretty much, and be able to access bolts that are deeper within the motor and areas like underneath here and here and here. I think it just makes life easier. Exhaust is out, header's just hanging, dangling over there. It's almost out completely, and yeah, this is going decently smooth. Knock on wood. Decently smooth. But we're leaving all the mounts and everything in for now because we don't have an engine hoist right now. We don't have anything to pull the motor just yet. So we're leaving everything that mounts onto there. And then yeah, I think I'm gonna upgrade that into an RBC manifold because that just looks like it's restricting air. Get a decent header, and we're gonna kind of do a decent budget build. I'm not gonna go too all out on this, but I may spend money on good parts like mounts, axles and stuff, just to give you guys some hints on what this is going into. Don't know exactly yet. If you follow my Instagram, you might have got a hint, but make sure you follow Instagram to find out. And if you want to follow Alex's Instagram, make sure you go follow Alex too. Yeah, follow him. Yeah, so far so good. You guys hyped about things like this? You guys gotta tell us. If this is what you guys like seeing, let us know. This video is not a how-to, it's because we're kind of learning how to do all this. A lot of stuff we know how to do, but like to do this, we're learning as we go. So once we install this, that's gonna be different. You guys are gonna learn some tips and tricks with that. But this is a first for us too, but it's going pretty well. Now we are removing all the hoses, plugs, any type of sensor, anything that has to do with this front rad and condenser section, and we're gonna remove it completely, give us some more access space. So we've sold a bunch of stuff, and the cool thing about it is the gentleman that came, his name was Alan, he actually is a subscriber, and it's kind of small world, we know a lot of the same people, but he took the rear calipers, Brembos, rear privacy cover, axle back, DC5R axle back, what else? And I think that's
all the Brembos,
yeah, everything like that. I would say big shout out to you. Thank you for coming by and purchasing it. And I hope you enjoyed the deal. And yeah, hope you enjoy the parts too. But yeah, now we're back at working at taking off this condenser and the rad unit over here, and it's going pretty well. And we're gonna finish up pretty soon just for today, because today is Sunday and we gotta work tomorrow, unfortunately. But we'll be tackling this throughout the week to get the motor out and stuff, and it's going pretty good. I'm pretty happy. We thought
holy crap, I saw my light flash before my eyes.
we just disconnected the hose for the Freon for the cooler. I always call it intercooler. Oh god, the condenser, and we didn't realize this. We had a feeling it was gonna like.
Pressure.